conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red, conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red,
Oh man. All right, here we are, Weeping Willows. I'm joined by two doggos right now. You can't see them. Well, that was a horrible cast. Horrible cast, Bjorn. Also, what do you think? Is that pretty good? Is that all right? Did I do okay? It probably won't happen. The challenge today is to get 30 uniques. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but we're gonna certainly try. That should be 8 right there. That's what I was going for. 8 spots, so then we can throw this down and get to fishing. I was trying to do it before we even started, that way you guys didn't have to watch me spot the whole time, because that's always a killer to watch. But we should be prepared other than that. Got our scissors pop-up boilies we're gonna throw out now. Let's get that in the rod holder. Get this in the rod holder. We could probably also be using bottom rods. I know we've caught a few of them on bottom rods. I don't like where that one is. I'm too rushed. I'm too rushed right now. Gotta read the chat. I'm trying to get these rods out so I can start reading the chat. I'm trying to be quick, don't you know? Can't you tell how quick I'm being? I'm like lightning fast right now. Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow over here. All right, who's in the chat? We got Andre Lucky, Drake Bryant, Bama Am Apparati, goodness gracious, Kobe Wittison, hello, Jeep Dude, Logan Salmon, Carl, Father Mick Gaming, PBR, Kai Cannon, Lance Parson, Kelly Durrell, Carter Cox, Father Mick Gaming, Marcus Fallfather, Kobe Wittison again, Benny Boy, and Bama again. Right on, everyone. Well, this is a good start. What do we got? What do we got? Bjorn, you better say hi before we start catching fish. Oh, bonk, bonk of the head. Are you gonna be our good luck charm today? Goodness, what are you getting so upset about? Is it Oslo? Don't like Oslo getting so close to us? No, we're fishing. Stay away, Oslo. Don't bother us. We got lots of stuff going on. We're being really serious right now. So just stay away, little boy. Goodness gracious. You gonna say hi? He says, no way. Get away from me. Oslo, get your booty over here. No one's seen Oslo in years, decades. They've only seen Bjorn because every time I ask him to come say hi, he runs away from me. Goodness gracious. Time no see. I work out at a home. Well, good deal. I went fishing in the pits and caught 13-inch crappie. You caught 13, you caught a 13, okay, I read it correctly now. Good deal. Where is this? We're at Weeping Willows today. And we're off to a slow start. Is this a sign of something? Is Fishing Planet playing tricks on old BZ Hub again? Mixing it up? Saying the fish are no longer into my specific setup anymore. They've changed it up again. It always feels that way anyway. Goodness gracious. We did 8 spots. Perhaps we should have done all 10 spots. I realized we had 24 different, you know, oh, that's 24 hours. Well, I read that wrong then. What we got? We got tons. We got tons. Let's throw out more. Per spot. God dang, man. You overthrow like crazy. We got a fish on, though. Let's wrestle with this guy. Looks like a grassy. Starting it off with a little grass carp. Salmon Portland. Everyone wants to join in with the live stream. Salmon Portland literally started off in the live stream, and he already left. Man, here I was trying to be nice, joining in on someone's game. That way they didn't even have to join my game, and they just leave 10 minutes into the stream. Let Bo catch a fish. Oh, thank you, Father Mick. That's exactly what we needed. Oslo is so big. Oslo is he's a lot puffier. It's weird. Seeing Bjorn and Oslo next to each other, Bjorn is clearly the bigger one of the two. Starting it off with the unicorn. Unique grass carp there, 4,100 bucks, 2,897 XP. Real quick, we're gonna throw it back out there. Keep it going. Keep it going. First fish of the night, though, starting off with a unique. Can't help but be happy about that, right? You like my dog? Oh, thank you. It's so big. Baba, yeah. I've been reading it as Bama. I don't know why, but Baba, I'm reading it right now. Where sold? Be fishing at level 49. Where should you be fishing at level 49 for XP? You could be fishing at Slang River with the Taman. Or you could just be going after more sturgeon, you know? If you're not bored of that already. Ooh, this looks like a mirror. Big ol' mirror. Big ol' mirror, man. Get in here, mirror. It's either that or a leather. We can't really tell because we can't see if he's got... Oh, no, he might be a big ol' football, man. Might be a big ol' football. Big ol' pigskin. Come here, you. He's taking out line. Could be using the bottom rods that are really strong, and we could probably pull these guys in a lot easier. Oh man, we've got 3 fish on right now. 3 fish on. Ooh, that's a big one too. Bro, we've got 3 big fish on right now. Oh my god. They're all big. They're all big. Oh god, how well we're gonna be able to juggle. This guy's out at 70 right now. He's still taking out line. This is not going to end well, I know it. I've noticed that that my loadout that I had for these rods had an 8/0 hook on them, not a 10/0 like I thought we'd been using. I'm trying to get this guy in. He's really close. Come on, man. 10 more feet is all I need. Yeah, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Trophy. He's a trophy. Not a unique. That's okay. That's okay. Gonna bring this guy in a little bit. Switch on over. Oh, temp. Oh God, they're both doing it. They're both doing it. The tension just dropped. This guy's still fighting a little bit. How have I been? I've been well. Sorry, I just read the first chat that was at the bottom. It's not fair to everyone else who chatted before, but I'll be with you in just a moment. I got Carp on the mind. I'm juggling, can't you see? I'm like a court jester over here. You gotta be joshing me, mine. Ah. It was literally down for like 3 seconds. And of course, this guy comes straight in afterwards. Of course. What's up, Levi? How's it going? Fishing, need to get fishing plan. Yeah, you do. It's a free game. What's holding you back? Lulu, do I remember me? I remember everyone. Alfie with the sub. Thanks, Alfie. Come here, you. Come here, football. Is this gonna be a small unique or a trophy? Oh, he's sure fighting a bit, isn't he? I think he's gonna be a small unique, if I had to guess. If I had to put a little bit of money on it, I'd go with small unique. We gonna see some unicorns here? Let's go, boys! Let's go! Alright, top notch, little 66 pounder. That'll work, that'll work. What do you think, Hino? Hino's happy with that. 5,300 bucks, 4,000 XP nearly. I think anyway, if I read that right. When's the new map out? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't work for Fishing Planet. They don't tell me anything. They're notoriously bad about telling people stuff. So, it's hard to say, right? Hard to say. Autocorrect is a joke. Pronunciation is good enough. Hey, right on. I was thinking Baba is also father in Swahili. I think, anyway. Now I have to look it up. Yeah, same thing. I was learning some Swahili for a little while there. Just for a little while there, Jumbo. Fish escaped due to low line tension message incoming. I know. We had to. I was really thinking if we could manage all three of those, we'd be pretty freaking lucky. but we lost one of them. Darn it all. How have I been though, Kobe? I've been well. Thanks for asking. I know this is the second time I've been answering this. Been very busy. I've been telling people if I'm not doing a live stream, I'm either working for one of the two companies that I work for, or I'm out and about in Milwaukee trying to catch my first fish out here. Not only just a first fish, but literally like a first a trout, which I've caught. The number of trout I've caught in my lifetime I can count on my hand, because I think it's like 3 or 4, and I'm like dead set on catching a steelhead or something like that as my first fish in Milwaukee. So if I'm not inside working or on a live stream, I'm out in Milwaukee trying to catch a fish, or I'm upstairs working on the house in some way. So it's been a busy life. I keep thinking when I finally catch that first fish though, I'm gonna record it somehow so I can share it with all of you, but I'm really excited. I've been trying. His pond is huge, okay. 5-acre pond, okay, neato. Have you been there? Is it good? Kobe, haha. Way thing are going, you might get 30. Might? We're down 2 so far. I should really keep count. We're at 2 so far. It's not looking good. It's been what, like 10 minutes and we're only at 2? It's not a good sign. We're gonna have to kick it up. We are using 10-aught hooks though, however. If we were using 8-aught hooks, we might get more uniques. They might be smaller uniques versus what we're using now. Might just get us some fairly large uniques, which might be why I had 8-aught carp hooks on there to begin with, but I swapped them out with 10s. Because I thought if there was ever a chance for me to get a 100-pound carp, it'd most likely be with a 10-aught hook. Who knows? Which using anything in the aughts in carp fishing in real life would be ridiculous. But in Fishing Planet, that's how you do it. They need Aussie maps. I agree. Yeah, an Aussie map would be awesome. Kobe. Reese, how's it going? It's going well. Thanks for asking. Can you show your location? Absolutely. We are... we're not there. We're way over here. With the bang. Bang, bang. If you look at the map on here, we're over here on this little island. It's got bridges on both sides and a weird rock thing in the middle. Not really sure what that rock is supposed to be, but yeah. Do you live in Kansas City? I did live in Kansas City, Carrie. Not anymore. We moved to Milwaukee. What level are you? I have no idea. 76 at the moment. How to catch carp in real life. Ooh, I've got stuff for that. I got videos for that. Did I see the snow around 12 o'clock? Flathead? What? What are you talking about? Michael! How's it going? Every time I read that, I want to say Mikhail. Mikhail Asensio. Michael. How's it going? Oh, we got beeps. Oh, he's a take. That's a take. It is a little ghost carp. He doesn't seem like a unique. He looks really small. Yeah, he's super small. Little ghosty. Boy, you can barely see him. He is just light. The light is reflecting off of him like a diamond. Shining bright like a diamond. Did you move away out of Kansas or am I still? Yeah, we sure did. We moved out of Kansas to Wisconsin now. So yeah. You've seen it on YouTube. Oh, okay. To sturgeon grind yesterday. I was 37 yesterday. Now you're 45. Is it worth me getting the Bass Boat Explorer pack? I don't think so. Not until you actually like need it, you know? Once you get to 54 and go to blue crab, like there's gonna be a few times where you're like, oh yeah, this is super cool. Blue crab, finally able to go after these big sort of like saltwater brackish fish, you know, inshore saltwater fish. And then the like cool factor wears off at blue crab really quickly. After a while, you're like, wow, I am not leveling up very fast here. And you'll want to go back to fishing something else that's more consistent. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people who love blue crab, but I was just not one of those people. Well, right on, Elijah. How's the Wisconsin weather with the wind all day? Yeah, well, I was gonna go out and try fishing. I was thinking maybe if I got down low enough, maybe the wind wouldn't hit me. But I had to work on the house all day. Other than working, when I was done working, I had to work on the house, and so I was never able to go out and fish at all. But I am hoping this next week I'll have some time to get out because it's supposed to be really nice, you know. Did you see what I said? I did not, I guess. What'd you say? I'm scrolling up. When the heck did you say it? It must have been a while ago. Chris the Caribou! Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. I don't know, I'm starting to think maybe we should have gone with the 8-aughts. Because these 10-aughts are really keeping a lot of the smaller fish away, aren't they? Let's try. I'm going to throw an 8-aught hook on this just to see if our bite rate increases. Increases ever so slightly. Throw that back out there. Because we should be catching oodles of carp right now. Instead, we're just waiting around for something to bite, and that is not how it should be. That is not how it should be. Unless they changed up the whole spotting thing. Just got to 44, huh? You're grinding walleye? Nice. There was snow today. What? Taven, how's it going? Can you make another starter series, please? Probably not. I'd have to make a third account to do another starter series. Alright, here's a common. Are we just gonna pull you right in? Little trophy. No, he's a freaking unique. That's what I'm talking about. We switched to 8-aughts, and immediately we get a super small unique common. don't know, man. I don't know. There goes one of the 10-aughts, though. That's a big one. We've only caught, what, a leather? We've got a leather and a ghost and a common, so this could technically be... Oh, no, it's another common. I was gonna say, anytime we catch something with the 10-aught, there is the potential for it to be like, you know, a 100-pound mirror or something like that, but not today, not today. Let's see the leaderboards and see if there is anyone with a 100-pound carp right now. It's just gonna show Carp Colossus. Mirror Carp Ghost? What is that? Oh, I get it. There's 4 people with a 100-pound mirror carp. Gosh dang, man. What about common carps? What's the biggest one there? 82, okay. What about leather carps? 98. Okay. Alright. So it's still the mirror carp that can be the potential 100-pounder. That's tough, man. You on an Antarctic map so you can catch a whale. Like a Captain Ahab over here. Level 7 discount and like 30 on the other. I'm level 45 and want to uninstall. The game gets better after you get past the sturgeon grind. A little bit. A little bit better. Just got to level 25, right on. You're on 22. Catfish and carp. How to catch carp in real life too. Yeah, very true. That's kind of how I got the ideas for you know, my original stuff until I joined a carp fishing group in my my last town I was in. Ooh, this looks like a chunky boy. Are we just gonna pull him across the top? What's your deal, man? 100-pounder we just dragged in. 67-pounder. Golly, man. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. We gotta start shortening these unicorn celebrations. Otherwise, we're just gonna be watching them forever, man. All right. Whoop. Don't mean to start that. So there's that. We still need a ghost, technically. Still need a ghost out here. I think is what we're missing. Yeah. Yeah, we need 1 ghost. PB carp and fishing plant in real life. I think in real life it's like 16.5 pounds or something like that. Common carp. And then in fishing planet, I have no idea. 80 something. Not really sure. Not really sure. Let's see. Of course, the Carp Colossus is massive, but that don't count. That don't count. Yep, there we go. Unique mirror carp. 80 pounds. So they get a lot bigger than that, you know? Get another 20 pounds bigger than that. But we just don't have it. Just don't have them. Did you do much with Slang River yet? No, not really. I mean, it came out late for us, so there was no reason for us to go there other than to just make some videos and have fun. You know. I don't know if we will get another ghost carp, guys. I'll throw out one more spot just for the fun of it. Either throwing short or throwing far. It's hard to get it with, or out on the dot. You like the tigerfish grind? Oh, very nice. Just on a different account. Well, right on. Gonna be passing through Kansas City sometime this year. Any recommended places to eat? Thanks for all the guides and videos. Chris the Caribou, absolutely. Q39, my favorite restaurant, hands down, in Kansas City. That is a Q plus the number 39. They have a south and they have a midtown location. I believe is what it's called. The midtown location is like the original. It's on 39th Street of Kansas City, and so that's where the Q39 comes from. But yeah, if you go in there and get any type of meat, barbecue, they have a burnt end burger which is pretty amazing. It's hard to go. Well, there's a lot of times we would just go in there and get some sort of barbecue burger, whether it be one that had, like, you know, I don't know what it is. Is it brisket? brisket and onion straws on top, something like that. So they have a burger, brisket, and onion straws, or they have a burnt end burger, which is a burger, burnt ends, and barbecue. I don't know. It's hard to go wrong in that place. You get an onion straw for like an appetizer. Those are pretty fun. Let's see. Yeah, they got some good stuff in there, man. That's always what I say. You know, Oklahoma Joe's or Kansas City Joe's now is like the well-known like barbecue place in Kansas City. It's like one best in the nation multiple times and stuff like that. But Q39's like my recommendation every time someone comes to Kansas City. More money with crappy equipment and no money. I understand. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna have to move on to another spot. Ooh, beeping. We have one last try. You gonna take it or are you not? Oh, 2 beeping. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1.75. All right, we're moving. We're going somewhere else. What? We have to pick up rod stands to move? What? When did they put this in? This is a new feature, if you want to call it that. There was a fish down there looking at that. Did you see him swim off? Where's the Tiber River on the beginner series? It doesn't exist. Now, when I made the beginner series 2, the free-to-play one anyway, or, you know, the second one, I stuck to just what I thought was necessary to level up. So I didn't go to a lot of different places. And really, if you want to go back and fish those places for fun, the time you should do it is after San Joaquin, when you have a lot of money. And then you can go off and, you know, try areas for funsies. Catch all the common trophy and uniques out there just to have them, I guess. Need Murray River, Murray cod. I agree, man. Murray cod would be a super cool fish to have. You tried to add me, you couldn't find me. Are you on PC? Craziest fishing story. Craziest fishing story. Let me get through the chat and I'll tell my craziest fishing story. Second time here, love the vids. All right on. Fishing story. I can tell you can tell me yours. Yeah, absolutely. Might stop by. Right on. Lucas Outdoors, how's it going? Loving the fishing plan video. Right on. Well, my dad threw a fish at you. Oh my goodness. What fish was it? Spinners, spoons, and walkers, bottom rods. Believing. It's an interesting question. Love Vid just got level 31. You are not PS. You're not PC. That's probably why you can't find me. Just got a level 31. Right on, Lauren. Like rod and everything. I mean, I don't see why not. Sloth, I think, you know, I think you're probably doing the best you can. The bigger the fish, the more XP you're getting per fish, you know, by species anyway. Any hunting games you recommend? Back in the day, I really loved the hunter games. I really struggle to play them now. Even the other day when we were playing, during the live stream, playing the Hunter Call of the Wild, I was just getting so bored playing that game. It's bad. I really enjoyed that game. That was one of my it was why I started my channel, was playing Call of the Wild, you know, the Hunter Call of the Wild. But boy, I struggle to play that game now. It's just so different. Oh god. It's your bedtime. Good night. All right, take care, Father Mick. It's a level up, complete most area missions, grinding 75 to 80 now. Nile Perch just the best. Nile Perch is pretty sweet. I do believe that the tigerfish are better though. But you can certainly move more nights you know, catching those Nile perch for sure. When's St. Croix Part 3? As soon as I can make it, Justin. I just don't have much time. If you wanted me to cancel these live streams so that I could put out videos, I would, but you gotta choose one or the other. My time is super limited right now. Level 58? I don't know. Just fish wherever you can. I don't understand. You're far enough in the game now where you should understand what to do. It's not a hard concept. You catch big fish, you make money, you get XP, you catch the fish again to keep going, and you catch enough fish, you level up. You know? I understand, you know, working your way up past San Joaquin, because San Joaquin's a real grind and is annoying, but after that, it's kind of like finishing high school or something like that. Your parents kind of kick you out of the house and go, all right, figure out your life. That's what San Joaquin is. San Joaquin is like high school for Fishing Planet. After that, you're on your own. You should be able to figure out what to do. Anyway, sorry, I thought I was gonna get caught up with the chat, but you guys are super active, which is awesome. By the way, 76 viewers and 34 likes. I guess you all just hate me. That's cool. That's fine. Jeez Louise. Thought that I was a fairly likable guy. Just kidding. I never said that. But, you know, just expected more. I expected a little bit more. Not, you know, that was my fault. I never should have expected it. So anyway, craziest fishing story. I've got multiple, but let me start out with one. As you can imagine, fishing in Africa is a little bit different, right? Things are not the same. You know, if you're fishing somewhere in the States, the closest you can get is maybe like the Everglades or something like that. We get into this boat, and the captain of the boat, you know, it's a small boat, but the captain, you know, he's driving us out, and he goes, so, if we see a crocodile near the boat, keep your hands in the boat, and you should be fine. Not a big deal. Crocodiles, we're gonna see them. Don't freak out about it. They're fine. They're not gonna get in the boat. We're like, oh, okay. Sounds cool. And then he's like, hippos though. If we see a hippo, we will go somewhere else. There's no stopping a hippo. They can flip the boat. They will absolutely annihilate us. So if we see a hippo, we will go somewhere else. And we're like, oh, okay, sounds great. So we start moving on, and we get to this little peninsula, which on one side has this like waterfall, and on the other side has this rushing river that's coming by. And we're getting our rig set up with the bait and whatnot, ready to catch the tigerfish, which is behind us on the wall here. And while we're sitting there waiting, I'm looking at this waterfall, and you know, it's like pristine, and you're just thinking all those fish just sitting there, well, waiting for stuff to come over this waterfall so that they can gobble it down. And I look over to the captain and I say, you know, are we going to be fishing over by that waterfall? And the guy was very few words. He was like, no, we're not going to be. I said, really? It looks like a fantastic spot to be fishing, don't you think? And he says, he's like tying at the same time, and he's like, it was a great place to go fishing until the hippos came in. And I swear, at that moment that he said, until the hippos came in, this hippo raises up out of the water and just looks directly at us, as if to say, yeah, come over here and try it, man. I will frickin' destroy you in your boat. It was hilarious, perfectly timed. He says that, and the hippo just came up, and it was like they were invisible before they were even there. We had no idea that the hippos were there until that point. Come on, man. Here we go. Little trophy mirror, you think? Yep, little trophy mirror. Oh boy, 2 of them on the same time. What do you mean? I want you to grab the second rod, don't the frickin'... Now this is a little grassy, it looks like. Let's grab this too so we can... What do we got here? We got what looks like maybe a leather? Got a leather and a grassy right now. Bounce back and forth. The hippo is a paid actor. I think so too. There's just no way that they could have nailed that timing without it being a scripted moment, don't you think? No, I was literally dumb. Well, at least we'll get this little unique grassy. You eat San Joaquin for breakfast? Oh my goodness. I got you, Lucas. What's going on, everyone? How's it going? It's Storm. I can say that like it's like, oh my god, it's Storm. Like, I can say it like that because your name is that. That's great. I know, Jim. I know I am. I don't even know what we're at right now. Are we just at 4? I think we're just at 4. Is this gonna be 5? Thank goodness. Okay, here we go. Number 5. Good deal. Only 25 to go now. We only have 1 hour and a half right now. Oh god. Oh man. They should add hippos, so now there are hippos there. They can't like knock over your boat, but there are hippos there if you go searching for them. There's hippos and zebras and I think a crocodile and a bird, a big old stork of some sort. Likes the video, oh yeah. Is Weeping Willows a good place to grind? It's not too bad. I mean, what, we've been here for, what, half an hour fishing for some of these uniques? I don't know, there's probably better ways to spend your time, but this isn't too bad. Boy, we've got 3 fish on again. This guy is still taking out a line. I can't even tell what he is. What are you? God, he's out to 100 now. He looks like a mirror carp. Let's just stick with him for a little bit. It's either a mirror or a leather. If we were fishing with bottom rods, I think we'd probably have a better chance. We might have a part 2 for this 30 unique thing. We'll fish with heavier bottom rods that these carp can't exactly pull the line out so much. And hopefully be able to figure it out. Like a podcast while you do the homework. Hey, right on. That's awesome. How's the house? Can't complain. There's a lot of stuff we need to work on. Dishwasher finally got delivered today, so I need to cut into the cabinet and make a spot for it, and then I need to figure out, I probably need to get an electrician over and help with the wiring, and I need to get a water supply from the sink over to it so that I can hook it up to the dishwasher. But things to do. You don't know where to go after Emerald Lake? Are you kidding me? Have you ever heard of EESS? I'd start there. I'd go watch our EESS video, Michael. Bro, this guy is putting up a fight and a half. He's taken us out to 100 feet 2 times now. And I honestly don't even think he's that big. I think he's just putting up a fight because he wants to. First leg, waiting for your bell to go off, hoping for catfish. Hey, right on, Warzone. You went fishing today and got 5 bass and lots of bluegill as big as your hand and killed a cottonmouth. Wowie zowie. Wowie zowie. Big old leather here. 74-pound leather, that's not bad. Top notch, $6,000 and almost 5,000 XP. So you can see we've been here for what, half an hour, 42 minutes. We've got 13,000, 16,000, 19, 21, 22 and a half, 23 and a half, 24, you know, around 24,000 XP. And $40,000. It's not bad. We're still going, man. Still going. Got all moved to Wisco? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. In this game is the grind. If you want to grind, the places are limited and get boring fast. That's true. That's true. That's what I always say. You know, people always seem to be asking me, where do I grind? Where do I grind? Yeah, man, if you're only focused on grinding, you're gonna end up quitting this game because you're gonna get so bored. You really need to find some other thing to get excited about. Yeah, I realize grinding is important to level up from, you know, one level to the next so that you can go to new places and get new gear, but if you're not finding joy in smaller things, you're gonna end up quitting before you even get to those cool places you want to get to, you know? Here, a little comment. I'm not sure if he's gonna be big enough to keep or not. I need to check if my rods are max drag, because the way that they're set up, they certainly don't give off that vibe. Come here, you. Get in here. Nice, nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We need to start shortening our unicorn moments. Otherwise, we're just gonna be listening to unicorns all day long. So I think that's 6, right? That's 6? Boy, that's only 1/5. Little trophy. Little trophy, little trophy. Would I ever want to fish a Nile perch in real life? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'd wrestle a Nile crocodile for a Nile perch. Probably not. I'd probably die, but it would be tempting. Would you, not to be mean, can you stop doing the unicorn thing? Oh yeah, well we won't stop. We'll certainly shorten it. We'll shorten it. Type of trout are you going for right now? If it's steelhead, send a DM on Discord. Can you send me a DM? You got a bunch of great steelhead tips? Hey, right on. I've been trying. I think the biggest thing for me right now is that I just haven't had enough time. Seems like every weekend I'm busy working on work, and if I finally am able to get out and go fishing, it's only for an hour, and then I need to run back to the house. So I pretty much show up to a location, try it, and if it doesn't work out, then I go home, and then I have to wait like a day or two before I can go out again. So yeah. If I didn't have so much stuff going on right now, I feel like I probably would have caught a fish by now. But just busy. How do you read the fish sonar on the bass boat? You don't. You just cast around. I think it might be controlled by the front of the boat. So wherever you're facing, you know, that's kind of where the fish are, so you can cast out in front of you. But I don't know for sure. If I had to guess, otherwise I would just say cast around the boat. But I would try the bow of the boat first. This looks like a big old boy. I can see myself in his scales. Basketball goal. Do not even know. I do not even know. What? I remember my dad bought me a basketball goal back in the day. I wasn't even that big into basketball, but it is kind of fun. It's kind of relaxing to just shoot hoops every once in a while. I never really enjoyed basketball all that much, even watching it. But if I find a basketball and a basketball goal, better believe I'm going to end up spending like 15 minutes just taking shots at it. Just because it sounds fun. You try to pretend to fish realistically? Hey, right on. That's the way to do it, man. Favorite fish to catch in Fishing Planet and in real life? I've always said that I really enjoy the tarpon in Fishing Planet. I like them going after the topwater lures and whatnot. But in real life, I always enjoyed carp as well. Carp and catfish. Always some of my favorites. So then we got a mirror on this rod. He's still taking out line. He's coming right at us, though. switch it up. Switch it up. What do we got here? We got a little grassy. A little grassy. We already got a unique grassy, so we're gonna move on over here to this guy, since he's probably not a full-size unicorn grassy there. New players needed here. It's a free-to-play game. Enjoy it, absolutely, right, Gerald? Absolutely. See people snagging carp with daredevils for fun. You know? Everyone has their own way of having fun, I suppose. I was watching a video today about fly fishing, guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but the guy was explaining fly fishing to a bunch of guys that fish with bait, and he was saying, so our goal here is to catch a fish, take a picture of it, and then let it go. And they go, why would you let it go? Well, we just want to, you know, we want to enjoy the moment catching this fish, you know, take a picture with it, and then put it back in the water to keep on living. Well, how do you eat it if you put it back in the water? Well, no. We don't eat the fish. We put it back in the water so that it gets bigger. Oh, you're fattening him up so that, you know, you have more to eat. No, we're not fattening him up. Even when he gets big, we're still gonna just take a picture and throw him back in. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? That just sounds like you're torturing the fish. You have a thing about torturing fish? That's just messed up. He was just going on about that. And I was just like, oh my god, that is pretty funny though. People who like to catch and release fish are just into torturing fish. I was like, I never thought about that. That's kind of funny. There we go. 77 pounds this time. That'll work. Boom, 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 boom. And we end it because Kelly's done with the unicorn dances. It's all for Kelly. We're catering this entire stream for Kelly. All right. What do we got here? So in that way, guitar lover, South Dakota. Yeah, they're torturing the fish for fun. they're snagging carp. They're torturing the fish for fun. Oh god. What do you recommend for equipment at Emerald Lake Boat? Gee, dude, I've got a great video for that. You should check it out because I don't have it off the top of my head. But I mean, that's pretty much a good recommendation for pretty much anything, you know. I don't know exactly how many Fishing Planet videos I have, but it's over like 300 or 400 by now. So there's a pretty good chance if you need information about something, if you just type in some general words into the search box on the BZ Hub, something will pop up. Something helpful will pop up, you know what I mean? 90 viewers now, we're at 60 likes. I bet we can hit 100 today. I bet it's possible. Hit 100 likes by the end of the stream. We got an hour and 10 minutes. I think it's possible though. Let's go. Keep it up. We're not doing too hot. We're 9 minutes away from the halfway point and we only have 6 fish. Only have 6 uniques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we have 8? Wow, I lost count. Top notch. We're still 7 off. We really need to improve if we're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna move to another area. Moving to another area, I guess, to keep it going, because otherwise we're not gonna catch enough. Bo the goat. Thanks. Ace Outdoors High. Why the devs have never explained sonar mechanics is maddening. I know, right? Just got into shooting the recurve right on, man. I got a recurve behind me somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's behind me somewhere. The heck is that thing? I think it's on the floor somewhere. The lightest sub you can have a blast fighting blue. It's too big. Just imagine the fight. 5-10 pounds, yeah. Want to hang ladder? I'm ready to hang right now. Come on, man. Why do you think I do these live streams? Is to hang out with people. You think we can manage it right here? I'm not sure how many uniques we've caught right here. But we're gonna give it a try. Keep myself trout or two, but gotta leave the monsters. Absolutely. Absolutely. Going fishing on Monday, right on. What are you fishing for? Now that the weather's getting nicer, I hope a lot of you guys are going out fishing. You know, it's easy to stay away from fishing unless you're into ice fishing or something like that up in the north. But once the weather gets nicer, there's nothing keeping you from buying a cheap rod and reel from Walmart or something like that and going out and trying your hand at doing some fishing. Fishing in real life is much more fun than in the game. It's just a lot more fun. It really is. Daryl, hi. I don't know if I said hi, so I'm gonna say it again. Been watching your videos for a while. Love your content. Keep up the good work. Great stream. Hey, thanks, Eddie. How's it going? Dylan says. Right on. How's it going with you? It's going well for me. Story to my dad. Oh yeah. So okay. So the second story I have. Opinion on seagulls. I think they remind me of the ocean, which is so strange in Milwaukee, because in Milwaukee seagulls fly over you all the time, but you're nowhere near the ocean. So it's a weird thing that you're in the Midwest and you all of a sudden hear seagulls flying above you and you're like, what? Oh god. Walmart eagles. You got a bad weather 3 days? Oh no. So anyway, second story I got, fishing story. We're out fishing for the alligator gar, right? And we'd been fishing the whole first day, and now we're at day 2. And the day 2 is a little bit different. We're not just fishing with chunks of bait on the end of our rod. Boy, I am messing up my throws right now. My casts, what have you. And we're out of mix now. We have these floats with balloons tied on them, and then those have chunks of bait on them. And there's like 8 of them out in front of us. So we have all these balloons with floats and hooks and chunks of meat attached to them. And so we're watching to see if these balloons start, shooting back and forth, because that would mean that an alligator gar came up and ate that bait. And then we can go over there. And then essentially what we would do at that point was take the line on the end of our rod, tie it to the line on the float with the balloon, and then start to reel that sucker in. So we'd been doing this for a while, and we'd caught 2 or 3 smaller ones, 50 pounds, which is so weird to think of a fish that's 50 pounds and it's still small. But we had been catching some smaller alligator gar in that way. There we go. Another one. Killing it. There's number 9 anyway. Still need to get to 15 in the next 4 minutes. And finally we get up to 1, and I have the rod in my hand, and the captain reaches over and grabs the float, right? I need to change the beeping setting. Getting kind of annoying. Sorry, let me grab this fish real quick. I hope anyway, unless he pulls us out to 50-some feet. Come here, you. What a pain. It's just a little football. Okay. We're gonna grab this then. This looks like another one. What are you? So anyway, Captain reaches down, grabs this float, right, to start tying it onto the end of our line. But at this point, the alligator gar on the other end with the hook and the chunk of meat, he feels this and he's like, oh heck no, and he pulls, and it's like in Jaws when the shark has the barrels attached to him and the barrels go underwater, and then they're like, oh my god, it just pulled these barrels underwater. Well, none of the gar had been pulling that float underwater all this time. Nice little leather, top notch. We're at what, 10 now? Still need 5 more. Still need 5 more if we're gonna catch up to 30. And so the float goes underwater, and we're like, oh my god, are we ever, like, that's a big fish. Are we ever gonna see this thing again? So then, like 20 feet out, this float pops back up, and we're like, oh my god, okay, there it is. So we go after it again. And the captain reaches down, and he was like, that was weird. And sure enough, the fish freaking pulls the float again. And this time, like, we're looking out in front of us, and it never pops back up. And we're like, oh my god. Like, that was a massive guard. We just absolutely lost it. And we all, like, turn around at that point, and behind us, like 30 feet behind us, the float pops back up, and we're like, what the heck is going on? This gar is like a freaking magician. So, we finally get over to it the third time. He ties it on. He manages to ties it on. I start reeling it in and start fighting this thing, and that ends up being the pretty much 8-foot long alligator gar, which you'll see in the video eventually whenever it gets edited. And the guide is, he's very excited about this. We've only caught 2 or 3 fish this big this entire year, and this is really cool that we got this, because not many people that come out and do videos are able to catch a fish of this size. So it's really cool that you were able to do that. And we were like, yeah, this is really neat. Like, this was a really cool opportunity. And I was thanking him, and I was like, honestly, if we could just end the trip right there, and I would be happy about it, because this was just a fish of a lifetime, essentially. And so we go back out, and we go up, and there's a balloon going over there, and we go up to it, and we tie it on, and my brother's reeling it in, and all of a sudden, after like a few minutes of fighting, this thing comes up to the top. And it's another like 7.5 foot long alligator gar, and we're all just like, oh my god, are you joking me? It's like it's the same fish twice in a row. So we fight that, and we go back over to the beach so that we can get a better look at that thing. It ended up, we were like 2 in the history of that guide, taking us out, which was Captain Kirk, who had taken like Jeremy Wade out for like river monsters and stuff like that. He'd taken Captain Carter Andrews out. I can't remember his show, but lots of fishing shows with these really big fishing celebrities and stuff like that. And we were the second one in the history of his like guiding to ever get 2 alligator gar of that size in like the same show. So I'm super excited to finally get that video out so that you can all watch it, because it's a heck of a thing. Seeing a fish that size, and not only that, but seeing 2 of them in the same day was ridiculous. Yeah, it's like the closest thing to a dinosaur, other than like a crocodile or an alligator or something like that. It's the closest thing to a dinosaur you're gonna see. It's just wild. Anywho, those are my 2 big fishing stories I have. I'm sure I could think of less fun ones, but those are the fun ones. Can he show you how to mix bait? Absolutely. So it's just on this little thing here. You can see, depending on how many rods you have, at the end here you should have a little mixing thing, and then you have you can make different recipes, or you can just look online and find one that you like or want to try. And then essentially you'll have ground baits, you'll have particles, and you'll have aromas, and so you can kind of mix them together and find whatever works for you. But once you put in a base and a particle or an aroma or whatever you want to do, you can just hit the mixing button. It will create a mix, which will show up right here under this little bag of fish food, basically. It'll say result, and it'll show up right here, and then you can throw it in on a spod, or if you have if you're using method mixes in a method lead, you could throw it in on that. Or if you have let's see here. Yeah, you can use like PVA bags. You can attach PVA bags onto your lure and whatnot, and do it that way. There's options. You got options. You can do different ways. But if you are going to use a method lead, like you'll see right here, these method leads right here, which is what I use in real life for carp fishing. You do need to use, you'll see under ground baits, there is a specific method category, and you need to use these method mixes with the method lead in order for it to work correctly. You can't just put any old ground bait on there. You have to use these method mixes. So just a tip from me to you about that, but hopefully that works for you. Are there carp where you're at? Absolutely. Yeah, I've just been so stuck on trying to catch a steelhead or a trout or something like that I haven't even attempted to catch a carp, just because I've caught lots of carp before, but I've only caught a few trout. Never caught a steelhead. For a state science tournament, kind of crazy. Hey, right on, Zachary. Yeah, you were pretty close then, eh? Oh, here's a ghost carp. A ghost carp has eluded us, like a unique ghost carp has eluded us this entire time. We're yet to get a unique ghost carp this fishing on this day anyway. The geese around southeastern Minnesota are thick. Well, maybe I need to go up to Minnesota for some goose hunting this year. Going traditional spear fishing, just a long spear tied to a string. Interesting. Just caught the largest snook at Everglades the other night. Wow, very cool, Jacob. Actually, first ever stream out here in Congo, level 33. Using a telescopic 1-second pull, 374-pound unicorn, huge CP boost, can't keep because the keep net. Yeah, understandable. Well, that's pretty cool though. Oh, is this gonna be our unique? No, surely not. He's not putting out much of a fight. He might be a trophy though. Little trophy ghost carp. Yeah, sure enough. The big ones are eluding us. The big ghost carp. Andy Smith, thanks for everything you do. Aw, thank you. Well, thanks for everything you guys do. You make these live streams and videos fun. You know, there's a lot of people out there who make videos and stuff like that, and if no one watches them or comments or likes them and stuff like that, it can really feel like you're putting out a lot of effort and not getting anything back in return. So I really appreciate everyone who watches the videos and chats with me in the live streams and stuff like that. It's really makes it all entertaining, you know? Oh no, don't play with guns, Lucas. Legend Lloyd, hello. Bo, have you ever thought of trying Euro fishing, like the game? Yeah, I have it in my Steam inventory, like in my library, but I've never played it. So every time gaming month comes up, I'm like, I need to play these games, and I never do. So maybe I just need to play it some random day. Surprise people. There we go. There's a fish. Oh, it's another ghost carp. You gonna be the unique we've been looking for? These are not the uniques you're looking for. Got any tips for someone new to fishing playing? Absolutely, Ace Outdoors. Honestly, the best thing I can tell you is to watch the Series 2 free-to-play beginner series here on the BZ Hub channel. Every video is, you know, a specific lake of moving up, you know, so that you can progress in the game and keep on fishing. And each one has lots of tips and stuff like that, far more than I would be able to tell you in the live stream. So that's my biggest tip to you, is go watch one of those videos after the live stream. Whatever matches, they're all based by level. So they have Lone Star, level 1 through 5, whatever. And then he goes to Mudwater. It keeps on going. There's our first unique ghost carp of the night. Good deal. All right. I think we're gonna, unless we get another bite, we're gonna do another, a little halftime show just so you guys can go get a soda or something like that. And then I'm gonna try to get the other spot prepped up while we move to another day. So let's break. Everyone go get a snack or something like that.
Welcome to the BZ Hub Halftime Show, not sponsored by any of these brands. Now, take it away, Dwarven Pirate. Arr, aren't you tired of not being a part of the ship of BZ Hubbards? Well, are you? Support Bo and the BZ Hub by becoming a member today for only 2 measly doubloons. And if you're feeling extra generous, become a Hub Lord for only 10 pieces of booty a month. But if you've got treasure bursting from your pockets, become a Hub Master for only 20 doubloons a month.
And that's a great price.
And if you ask Bo, he'll say I'm cutting this a little short. What? Wait, is that a height joke? Curse you, Bo! Avast ye, matey! Agar! And now, a glimpse into the future.
Shamu!
Like that episode from John B.
God dang. All those, and if they keep getting views, I mean, you freaking. Oh man. Oh, that was fun.
Now, back to your scheduled broadcast.
I just wanted to say thanks.
Alrighty, tidy. Got one spot out. We got a few more to do. Top notch. Everyone get a snack. Everyone get a snack. Because if you did, you gotta let me know what snack you got. I have, we made, I don't know if anyone's ever made peanut butter popcorn, but it is a favorite of my wife and I's. We've made it since we were in college. Peanut butter popcorn. Pretty yummy snack. Do it. If you've never made it, look up a recipe, make it this weekend or something like that. It's really simple. Popcorn, and then in a saucepan you warm up sugar and peanut butter, mix it all together until it becomes, you know, viscous, and then you pour it into the popcorn and mix it around. Pretty amazing. Milk duds. That's a good one. I haven't had milk duds in so long. Do you still have the Jim Kappa mix? Of course I do. I don't think I have, Lucas. One level away till Maku Maku. Is it worth going there? Yeah, I mean, it's always worth going to a place, you know, at least once, right? You gotta go there just to try it. I'm gonna throw these rods out. I think what do we got? 4 out right now? Throw these rods out and get the other 4 out there. What's your biggest buck? That guy over there. A little 12-point buck from Kansas. I was in middle school. I was going out my last year of youth season in Kansas, youth deer season in Kansas, and I was in a field. My father and I were hiding behind a hay bale, and him and like three or four does came out into a soybean patch, and when we watched him, he was just past 200 yards away. Socked him. It's my my first buck, and yeah, pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet first buck, to be honest. Nice Star Wars reference. Oh, well, thank you. No, you know, references are no good unless people recognize them taping, so thank you. What's up, Jacob? How's it going? Smokey, you're here. Right on. About a place you aren't streaming about, but I'm having a lot of trouble at St. Croix catching muskie on a jig for a challenge. Do you have any tips? So you have to catch them on a jig, Jacob? Or is there something else? If you have to catch them on a jig, I'd throw a shad on there. I think is probably how I would go about it. It is hard to get the muskie to go after something versus the pike. But yeah, it's kind of a thing. I'm not really sure what kind of scope I had, to be quite honest. It was my father's rifle at the time. It was probably some sort of Bushnell something or other. But yeah, iron sights would be a pretty good shot at 200 yards. A honey bun? Oh man, haven't had a honey bun in a while. Do you warm your honey buns up in the microwave? I'd always eaten honey buns cold, and I always thought they were disgusting. And I used to eat them growing up. and my dad would buy honey buns and I would eat them cold, and every time I would just be like, oh, I hate this. And then I would eat another one and I'd be like, why do I keep eating this? I hate these. But I just keep on eating them. And finally I just said, you know what? No more of them. I stopped eating them. And then one day it dawned on me, because someone else was doing it in front of me. They warmed up a honey bun in the microwave and then I ate it. And I was like, oh my God. Honey buns are so much better if you warm them up in the microwave. So I'll never eat a cold honey bun ever again. They're so much better if you warm them up first. Good golly. All right. I think we've got plenty of spot out there now. Hopefully, anyway. Your first back was a 9-point. Right on. That's a good one. Yours as well, Lucas. Right on. Santa Claus is in the water. Is that right? Finally made it to his stream. Sorry you've been working. Hey, I understand that, Quickscopes. I understand that. There we go. We got a fish on. We got a fish on. Big old leather. Big old football. Looks like. Pretty good sized football. Could you give a rough estimate on the... I don't know. I really couldn't. That was... 16 years ago. Smokey. I wouldn't think it's anything crazy. You know? I think it's a fairly standard scope. If you just look up a fairly standard scope, I'll probably look up a fairly standard Bushnell scope. Because my dad was never one to really spend a ton of money on stuff, so it was probably a fairly reasonable scope, nothing too fancy. He was always very much a just get what you need to do the activity, basically. We never did change the volume of the beeping, did we? Oh, rush. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got him. Oh, we lost the other one, though. Well, there we go. We got one anyway. Got one anyway. We missed the big football. Dang it all. I was trying to be quick. Darcy's first stream, right on. Glad you could make it. What's the biggest Nile perch we've got in Fishing Planet? I don't know. I'll have to check here in a bit. 410 shotgun at 6 yards. Wowie zowie. You must have gotten pretty close to it. See you later, guitar lover. Currently grinding Arapaima Maku Maku. Any tips? Not really, man. Not really. It's a tough place, Maku Maku. And I never grinded Arapaima. I can't imagine you can catch too many of them to fit them in your keep net. This is going to be a small common. Looks like it anyway. Oh. First I read Black Purple song. Can you fish for catfish? What type of catfish? There we go. Little common unicorn. 50 pounder, 50 pounder. Reel this sucker in. Jackson up and asks, what kind of fish mounts you got? I've really only got the one tigerfish. You can't even see it because it's behind my noggin. But I have other fish I'd like to mount, but they're just expensive. That, or I just don't like the type of mounts I see. Like I'd love a new cool red drum mount, because I have that one, you know, the fairly good sized red drum I caught in Florida. But every red drum mount I see, like replicas and whatnot, I just think they kind of suck. Like, they're just kind of like at an arch, and their mouth is just kind of like, and it's like, why is that? That's not cool. that don't look cool. I don't want to hang that up on my wall. Can you do something cooler than that? That happened before you were born. You went hog hunting last week? 300-pound hog, hit it 6 times and didn't find it. My goodness gracious. Tough son of a gun, eh? We were at a fox hunt. Interesting, Lucas. Any catfish? Red-tailed catfish. Huh, okay. Maybe. Is he gonna take it? Sure is a lot of beeping for not taking it. Wow, he didn't take it after all that. Sad you cannot play with me. Oh, I know, Hunter. Darn it all. You got Sour Patch Kids now. Wowie zowie. We are 21 likes away from 100. Will it be possible? Will it be possible? Do red-tailed catfish pay good? Yeah, fairly well. Well enough that they made catching them at night pretty poor. At what percentage should you repair or replace your gear? When it gets close to 0. Somewhere between 0 and 10%. Because you don't want to come to an area and have it break on you at the area, because then you'll be like, well, then I have to leave, and then you lost the travel cost and the maybe you have the license still after you repair it or something like that. But I wouldn't let it get too low, just in case you end up using all of that percentage while you're at the fishing location. Otherwise, I wouldn't worry about it. That was in my list of my top 5 things that people, make mistakes and whatnot. And that was just repairing their gear every time they can. You're just wasting money. There's no reason to repair your gear until it gets real low. You know? Grab the rod, please. Grab the rod, please. Enel. There's a ghosty. If it breaks, you get to repair it. I was so scared. Actually, I mean, if it breaks, I don't think you can repair it if it actually gets to 0. So maybe I should be more clear. Somewhere between 1% and 10%. Okay? I don't know. I don't think you can repair it if it actually breaks. I get 0%. But if you repair it at like 1%, I think you're good. First time we've had more likes than people in here? No way. We've had some crazy streams in the past, but they're usually in the summer and usually when something new comes out. I remember one time when we were playing Teawaroa, when Teawaroa first came out, Teora, whatever you do to pronounce that, in the Hunter Call of the Wild. We had like 380 people watching, and I don't even know how many likes. 300 some likes. It was crazy. It was a crazy live stream. And the chat was just moving. And I was trying to keep up and at the same time trying to shoot hogs and whatnot. It was a fun live stream. It was wild. What's your favorite carp in real life and fishing planet? I think in real life, I haven't caught one yet, but I'd love to catch a fantail carp. I think they're really pretty carp. Neat ghosty. Right on, right on. Otherwise, I haven't caught a full leather carp either. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure I have like a favorite. I have a very fickle mind. It's hard for me to stay with one thing for a long time because my mind changes all the time. Something I think is cool one day isn't cool another day. That sort of thing. That's why I don't have any tattoos. What do we got here? I swear to God, every time I get into a fight and there's beeping going on, I think, okay, after I get this fish in, I need to change the settings so that we don't have to listen to the beeping this loud anymore. No, I'm just gonna do it right now. So this one's got a leather on it. Strike timed out. Classic move. 55 pounder, whoop-de-woo. Little fish. What is the unicorn count? I don't know. How many do we have today? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 today so far. I'm not sure. How many did we end with on the other night? Just 10? So maybe we're at 14 right now. It's not good. We're about halfway and we only have 36 minutes left. Come on, come on. Oh, that's a good point, Smokey. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the special edition stuff from the DLCs and whatnot. Yeah, you can do that. Oni. Sorry I missed your stream Monday. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It was something different anyway. Something different. I think there's fish on. It's acting a little shy, but I think we got one. And we do. What is Uni? Uni stands for university, obviously. No. Or it stands for unique. It's a little chunk. I was gonna say, I think he's still a trophy, though. Alright, that's one down. Let's move to another spot. We're still missing quite a few, but we're just gonna keep on moving. Shoot, you missed it. I understand. I understand, Holes. Ooh, I hit that one on the dot. On the dot. The bullseye. 15, Uni. 15. Is that where we're at, PBR? I think I'm on day night 12 and I still haven't got 5 of 5 40-pound gar. What? You're kidding me. At Quanchkin or what? Oh, thanks, Kelly. Grind every problem, Michael. What should I grind? Here's the thing. I never really took the grinding super seriously. I think the most grinding I took seriously was the sturgeon at San Joaquin and the pike at St. Croix and the walleye at Emerald. Other than that, I don't think I ever really grinded anything. We just leveled up super slowly because I would have live streams every week and we would be fishing something. So people would always ask me, you know, how long have you been playing this game? Well, man 5, my goodness. Thanks for the sub. Well, we'd been playing it for like 2 years and we were only level, 60 something because I just kind of refused to grind anymore. And I would only get XP and money from when we did live streams. And that's just kind of where I was mentally. And that's the only reason I leveled up was because of the live streams. Ever on Earth Hunters. Wow, zowie. Now it seems like you're just exaggerating. I don't think that's true. Did you end up with getting any diamonds? Oh, did we get some diamonds? I think we shot like 3 or 4 diamond springbok. We shot an albino diamond lion. What else did we get? We shot like 2 or 3 different diamond gemsbok. It was a wild night. Of course, it might have been because we joined a hacked multiplayer match. But it's whatever. Psh, don't even. I don't know, why did I put my spot rod? I put my spot rod in the rod holder. Need more subs! That's what I tell myself every day. That and when I'm playing naval warfare games, I'm always thinking, I need more subs. That's a lie, I've never played any naval warfare games. Diamond's a diamond. Yeah, we didn't. Every time we saw one, we just shot it in the head. I didn't want to actually get like fake diamonds from a hacked map. So we would just see level 5 springbok and gemsbok and stuff, and we just nail it in the head and then move on. Yeah, I honestly don't like Ken Allgrave. I'm sorry. I've tried to watch his videos. I've even made videos watching his videos, and I really can't stand them. I think it's something with younger people must enjoy them, but once you're around my age, I think you just find him annoying, to be honest. But I can understand how he probably appeals to a younger audience. So I can understand how you might think he's really cool, Lucas. But I just don't think he's that great. And I don't mean that I'm better, you know? Because to a young kid, he probably is a lot cooler than me. I'm just a random dude from Kansas that plays a fishing game. Boy, we got other stuff beeping along. I did not think this dude would fight so long. What's up, Braden? How's it going? Still here, still enjoying. Oh, right on, Gerald. You gotta remember those times. What are we at now? It's either 15 or 16. Well, we had that one rod taken off in the other direction. It was just beeping right there. All these NATOs. All the NATOs. I don't think I've ever heard them called NATOs. That's funny. I don't know. Weather be weather, man. When are they gonna launch the sea fishing? Great question. I don't know. Turnators? That's what they call me. Call me Nader. Turnator. Hey yo, Chloe in the house. But I don't know when the sea fishing is. I don't know. I honestly don't know why you guys keep asking me. I don't. Why? I don't know anything you guys don't know. They literally the information that I got for that video was literally posted on their public forum. If you want to go check their public forum every day to see if it updates, go ahead. It's not like they talk to me. They've pretty much never talked to me. We have a history that Fishing Planet seems to hate me for some reason, even though I make more videos about their game than probably anyone else, but for some reason they just refuse to talk to me. So they don't tell me anything. All the information I get is from their public forum, which you can go to and look up too. I don't know when stuff's coming out any more than you do. Favorite movies is Forgetting Sarah. There is a part where weather outside is weather. When I say that work, people. Well, I laughed right there, so that was pretty good. You gotta stand on your front porch with the beer and watch the neighbors go by. It sounds accurate. Yeah, it sounds accurate. Oh, no one wants to be mean. You know the BZ Hub rule. ELE. Everybody love everybody. No being mean to anyone. Well, this is a big old ghosty, it looks like. I think, anyway. Looks like... Oh, it's a common. Okay. Boy, you look like a ghosty underwater. Little joke got me when I realized it was April 1st. Oh, yeah. See, it's either that it's on April 1st or people will go, oh, April 31st, because I usually say that every year. I say, oh, you'll be able to see this on April 31st, but April 31st doesn't exist. So everyone will be like, oh, I'm so excited to watch it when it comes out, and they just never check the date, I guess, because, yeah. I usually always say that something's going to come out on April 31st. Same thing happened last year. It's sad, Amnesia says. My niece wants to follow along on the drawing again. Is there a schedule for those vids or a date she can write down to catch it? Not really, unfortunately, Jube. And lately I haven't had much time to do pretty much any video, so it's hard to say. These live streams are like kind of the only videos that I make these weeks that I've been super busy with work and stuff on the new house and live streams and whatnot. Busy, man. Ooh, boogie. All right, it's either 16 or 17. I don't know now. We lost another one. We catch one, we lose one. Oh, good deal. Does everyone love everyone a Coachella term? I don't believe so. It's a reference to the basketball movie with Will Ferrell in it. Can't remember what it's called. Let me look it up. Semi-Pro. The basketball movie with Will Ferrell. It was like his one rule for the team. ELE. Everybody love everybody. Sorghum catfish? Oh no. That poor catfish. He's so sore. You went to buy minnows and you got creek chubs. What can you do? It's excited for most of the day. Then I sat down and thought about it. Then I realized, oh no. That's horrible. Come here, little guy. I don't even know if this is unique, but he was putting up a little bit of a fight. Boy, he sure is a little guy, though. Boom, 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 boom. All right, marking her down. Golly goodness. Have you tried out Hunter Call of the Wild? Is that a joke? We literally streamed that last Monday. Where were you? Is he allowed to do that? Oh god. I love Will Ferrell movies. I don't know. I never watched the Sherlock Holmes one that a lot of people didn't like, but I don't know. For the most part, I love his movies. Nowhere to be seen. What the heck? You can catch 13 more? Is that all we need? It sounds achievable when you say it like that. I think if we're going to be able to do it, we need to switch to another day and fish the same spots. We could manage one more, I think. You get some hunting dogs return. Where do you live again, Lucas? Do you live in the Carolinas or something like that? Cause oh shoot, what am I doing? Cause like there's a lot of states where like you can't hunt with dogs. Like it's not legal. Oh my god, that's the only sunny day? We have 2 sunny days in a row, and then it's like 8 days in a row of just cloudiness. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave. We're gonna come back. We're gonna try to go all in again. New subscriber because you play a lot of Fishing Planet. Well, right on, Rod. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta get bait. Gotta make sure we have enough bait. Carp rival. Throw it out. Gotta make sure we have enough big. Gotta get some of those first. Carp rival. Get a couple of those. Couple of these. All right, we're going back out. Really big in South Carolina? I guess it must be. But every time I hear about you using dogs for hunting and stuff like that, like we don't use dogs for hunting unless it's like varmints or birds or something like that. So it's just weird to hear you talk about anything else. All right, here we go. So if we're gonna go 13 left anyway. Let's throw these rods out real quick. We're gonna spot over top of it. You heard some chatter about Fishing Planet updates. The chatter was about the lack thereof. So I'm sorry to get you excited. There are no Fishing Planet updates. Darn it. This weekend, my dad is going ice fishing with 25 inches of ice still. We will only be an hour apart. Well, right on, man. That's cool. They use dogs for bears a lot in West Virginia. Nice. Interesting. UES code. Hello. Go check it out. Nah, I don't want to. Yeah. We got a little comment here. Only got 2 things to spot out so far. Come back here. A lot of bear in West Virginia, oh yeah? When is the ocean being added to Fishing Planet? April 31st. April 31st on the dot. Is going to ever get an update, or is it a dead game? It's not a dead game. But it'll be a little bit. It'll be a little bit. No, they make far too much money from this game to give up on it. I know how much money Russian Fishing 4 makes a month. And I can almost guarantee Fishing Planet makes more than that. So there's no reason to stop making content for a game that makes that much money a month. It's just, that would be stupid if you did. Is that chumming the water? Is it? It is indeed, yeah. We're chumming the water with the spod in the mix so that we bring in more carp. Jack Power, how's it going? 12 more to go. Is that all? 16 minutes, and we only need to catch one unique a minute for the next 16 minutes, and we'll do it. See, but the thing is, I never heard of hunting turkeys with rifles either, because you can't do that in Kansas. Bjorn's on the hunt. What's going on? He found a Damien, a wild Damien. Thanks for the sub, Damien. Oh my gosh, 2 in a row. Bjorn's on the hunt again. And he found a wild Anka. An Anka and a Damien. Thank you. Appreciate the subs. Wait till they get Fishing Planet on the Switch. Think that'll do it? You think that'll be the moment? It bursts. Oh my god, just grabbed the freaking rod in slot number 1. Jeez. No, just come here. Come here, stop. Stop what you're doing. Wow, that fish is just being annoying. He's just being annoying. Here's a big football. Is he coming right at us? There's no way. No way you're unique if you're just coming straight at us. Let's go! I'm gonna have to mark it with my left hand. That's a pretty straight little line there for a non-dominant hand. But my spots, oh no. I gave you all the spots in the video though. There we go. Two in a row. All right, so now we're at 20, 10 to go. We have 13 minutes and 10 fish to go. Oh, this could be a mirror here. We're at 20 right now. $21. Yeah, baby. All right, 21. We are number 1. All right, throw that back out there. Paid a good amount of money, but was not able to fish. Well, what's the deal? Turkey with a bow, it was messy. It was messy, huh? Messy in what way, Gavin? PBR says I'm on number 22, and I'm gonna go with it. That means we're closer, unless he's pulling a prank on me. We get to the end of the video, we hit 30, we hit 30, and PBR's like, I'm just joking. It was actually one down. Mama BC's watching too. Oh, what a deal. She's gonna come visit me tomorrow too. She's visiting Zach right now, and then she's gonna come visit me in Milwaukee tomorrow. And we hit 100 likes. That's worth a little boogie right there. Whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. Very nice. A lot of turkey guts. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. You never know with turkeys. We're already gonna move spots because we need to keep this going. We can't dawdle. Gotta keep them going. It's funny that I've listened to this specific playlist so many times during the live streams and stuff like that, that I can always tell when the live stream's coming to an end because the same music plays every time we come to an end, you know? So this song always reminds me. We're getting close. Or snowmobile boat? No, not really. Not really. I had a grandfather who had, a four-wheeler for a long time, and then, upgraded to a mule. He still drives around a little mule wherever he goes. But no. And I know it's not like a super. You're gonna lose interest in me just saying this, but I have never been a big vehicle guy. I've never really been into vehicles and four-wheelers and snowmobiles. Like, I just never really found it that interesting. So I if someone were to be like, hey, you want to go out and ride four-wheelers all weekend? Like, I'd be like, why? I don't, why? Where are we gonna go? Like, are we gonna go somewhere cool, or are we just gonna drive them around? Little trophy. So so while I have ridden four-wheelers before and my grandfather's mule and whatnot, it's not like I was like specifically going out there to do it, I guess. It was more just to use it to do something else. Eight more if PBR is right. Yeah, and we only have 9 minutes. I'm hoping we can keep spotting this spot, man. Fishing Planet helped me tons with your beginner series, so thanks, man. Hey, right on, Bojo. £80 gilded? 80-pound gilded. No way for them to throw. They added but content and they added is done. They do not add new lakes or quests. Sorry, Yuri, I'm not totally understanding what you're saying. What are you saying? No way for them to throw a game and they added content, but content that they are adding is donate. They do not add new lakes or quests. I'm not sure what we're talking about, to be honest. When people are asked to go out riding, it's mostly out on public trails that take you to restaurants and towns and stuff. Interesting, okay. Yeah, we got fish on. Ooh, he's a little common. Taking us out to 80 feet. Goodness gracious. Go overtime if you have to. Maybe he's talking about the fishermen. Maybe. They will not throw game development because they're making money. Correct. Yeah. They probably will not stop creating content for the game. Because every time they create content for the game, they make a lot of money. If you haven't noticed, Fishing Planet makes more money whenever they come out with new content. It creates a burst in more money. So they cut out new content. Activity in the game goes up. They make more money as people spend money on the DLC, spend money on other DLCs to maybe go fishing in that area or level up faster or something like that. And then over time, as that DLC gets old, they slowly make less and less money until they put out more content, and then it spikes up again and slowly goes down over time. So that's where we are. Except this war in Ukraine has kind of slowed things down even more because they're literally in a war zone. This is a little ghosty, taking us out to 70-some feet. Doesn't seem to be super big, I don't think. You can even manage to get all these? Oh, he's a trophy. Come on, grab it, Hino. And this guy's not very big either. Darn it. That would have been nice. Can you do a live on April 6th? I don't think so, unfortunately. Devs are Ukrainian? They are indeed. At least we're, yeah, there's actually it's pretty and I honestly think that's kind of like a cultural thing there. They have kind of if you think about it, like a lot of dancers come out of Ukraine too. There's just a lot of cultural like appreciation for kind of arts in Ukraine. If you see a lot of like concept artists are Ukrainian as well. I'm not really sure what their culture is like in Ukraine, but there seems to be a lot of artists and developers and dancers and stuff and all sorts of stuff that come out of Ukraine. So it's kind of interesting. Absolutely, Jenkins. The next live stream that we will do will be April 10th. Keyboy. Fishing Planet makes a bundle. Three at a time, man. 3 at a time. This guy's taking us out to 100. He's got to be unique. Let's see what we got over here. That guy might be unique as well. No, I think he's a trophy. Yep. That's a ghosty, but he doesn't look very big. I think we're gonna focus on this guy first, and if we can get back to that ghosty, we'll do it. See you later, Jacob. Lucas, my bad. I don't know why I said Jacob. I read the J from Jube, and then I just went off to Jacob for some reason. Hey, there we go. Unique leather there. Reel this ghost in. I don't think there's no way that this guy's unique. 2 minutes and only 7 uniques to go. Goodness. In a row? My goodness gracious, fisherman, you're pretty good. Do not stop until you catch 30. No, we're gonna have to stop. Just means that we weren't able to do it this time. And that next live stream we'll have to change our tactics some way to get to 30. It's a challenge, you know? It's not much of a challenge if we just lazily make our way there, you know? Could always run the stream. Yeah, but that's not the point, you know? The point is to do it during the live stream. And in a minute and some seconds time, that's not, you know, it's not gonna be the live stream anymore. You have to do it during the scheduled broadcast. We gotta make it 35 too? We didn't even make it to 30. Six more? I got 7 more here. Is it really 6 more? Can you show your spot before you leave? Can't you tell where I'm? Look, there's the freaking pagoda or whatever right there. We're literally at this little spot. We cast it out to this little... If you zoom in way close. You'll see that there's a deep spot right here by the pagoda. And we're just fishing right on the edge of it. Glad to see you're still going. Oh, you know it, Mark D. We're still going. Just tripled up on a trophy pike. Wowie zowie, man. That's nice. There's a fish. What do we got now? A grassy? Oh, that's a freaking common, man. We've already caught a unique common here, haven't we? This guy's just a little trophy. Come here, little trophy. Oh, yeah. I think next time we need to figure out how we can do this with just bottom rods. That way we can reel them in faster. And have a better chance of getting all 30 in one live stream. Did tarpon get nerfed in blue crab? I don't know. Maybe. You learned catfish don't hit flow rods? They'll hit flow rods. You just gotta have the bait down at like the bottom, basically. So if you can get the bait down at the bottom, then they'll do it. Come here, you. All right, ended it on another one. So what do we end it on? 24? I got 24. The 24 is that the ending amount? 300 feet or more, you get a gold coin at this place. Is that right? A gold coin? Goodness gracious. Well, top notch, everyone. We made some good. We ended on 25? Well, 25 then. Top notch. We were 5 away. We were close. Not too bad. Next time we come, try to get our 30. We'll have to change our tactics a little bit so that we do a little bit better. But I'm really happy you were all here. This was great. I had a great time. Hopefully you did as well. Fun little Wednesday live stream. I'm not sure about next Wednesday. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be out in Ohio, fishing with one of the Meat Eater guys. Actually, if you guys watch that show, so I'm gonna be out on Lake Erie fishing with him, and hopefully it's a fun time. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the live stream, but hopefully it'll be a fun time, and we'll talk to you guys all. Well, we'll have the live stream on Monday at least. Maybe we'll do, if I can do it on my laptop, I'll try, but if not, we'll just see you on the Monday after that. You love that show. I love that show too. So it'll be pretty sweet. Anywho, take care everyone. We'll see you next live stream, and thank you for being here. As always, take care. Will I be fishing with Steven Ronell? No, unfortunately. But it's one of the other guys. Anyway, take care. We'll see you next time. And as always, remember everyone, we're one planet, one family, game on.